welcome along, and great to say welcome along as a Dragon sponsor for the first time. Why rugby, first of all, and second of all, why the Dragons?
Thanks, Pete. It's a real pleasure to sponsor the Dragons. I felt that there was a real natural partnership between what the Dragons does and natural talent. The Dragons identify and develop young regional talent, players such as Hallam Amos, Ashton Hewitt, Jack Dixon. And at Natural Talent we assess and identify talent and basically develop leadership and management potential.
You've followed the Dragons for over 6 years here at Rodney Parade, but also it's taken you across Europe. You've obviously enjoyed your time here, so what is it about the Dragons that keeps you coming back?
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it on a day like today with the sun shining, but quite often on a Friday evening it's pouring with rain, freezing cold, but you always are guaranteed a really warm welcome here at Rodney Parade, and that's from the ground staff, the security guys, to the bar staff, the commercial team, the players. Everybody's very, very friendly, and there's a real sort of community feel here. It's a great match day experience. It isn't just what happens on the pitch. There are also some really good live bands in the marquee beforehand and after the game, and it's also a family occasion.
You've sponsored 2 players, Ed Jackson and Charlie Davies. Any reason you've gone for those 2 players specifically?
Yeah, well, Ed Jackson, first of all, at number 8, he's so far this season he's had the most carries within the Pro 12. With 52 carries, and Charlie Davies obviously scored the winning try against Gloucester in the European Challenge Cup last season, which set up a really mouth-watering semi-final in Montpellier, which was an amazing weekend of rugby. And the Dragons did very, very well. What they lack in budget, having 8 times less of a budget than Montpellier, they actually made up in terms of their humility, their commitment, hard work, winning the respect of many of the supporters down in Montpellier. And again, as I said, they're young players, and they were up against some of the World Cup winning South African players. I believe that the scrum alone weighed a ton, and as I say, we actually made up for that in terms of real commitment and endeavour.
So you're based over in Bristol, but obviously a Welsh girl originally. What do you feel the sponsorship's going to bring you business, and what parallels are there between what you do and what you see here at the Dragons?
Natural Talent has clients across the UK, including in Wales, and I do speak and write a lot about the transferable skills and values from rugby into business, especially when you look at teamwork, leadership, coaching, conflict management, resolution and respect.
Jill, thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you for the rest of the season.